The rain was coming down in sheets, hammering against the tin roof. An old man stood at his cabin door, staring at the young woman in front of him. Her white wedding dress was soaked through, clinging to her trembling frame. Mascara streaked her cheeks. She gasped for air like someone who had been running for miles. "Please, broken bar, just let me in," she begged, clutching the door frame. "He's coming." The old man hesitated only a moment before pulling her inside. He slammed the door shut, bolting it with shaking hands. Her veil slipped from her head, falling to the wooden floor. For a second, they just stared at each other as strangers thrown together by a storm. "Sit," the old man said quietly, pointing to a worn chair by the fire. "You're safe here." As the crackling flames warmed her, the truth began to spill out. Her name was Clara. She had run away in the middle of her own wedding, escaping a fiancé tilde copyright whose charming smile hid a violent temper. "He wouldn't let me go," she whispered, her voice breaking. "I knew if I married him, I'd disappear forever." The old man nodded slowly. He didn't ask questions, his eyes said he already understood. Then Clara's gaze fell on the mantel above the fireplace, a black and white wedding photo in a wooden frame. A young man in uniform, a young woman in a lace dress, both beaming with joy. She stood up suddenly, pointing at the photo with trembling fingers. "That's here, a broken bar. That's the woman I saw in the church window, just before I ran." She smiled at me. The old man froze. His lips parted, but no sound came out. He reached for the photo with shaking hands. "That's my wife, a broken bar, Anna. She died 50 years ago, on our wedding night." Clara's eyes widened. "No, a broken bar. I swear I saw her. She broken bar. She told me to run." Silence hung heavy between them. Outside, the storm howled. Inside, the old man's eyes glistened with tears. He had always prayed Anna would guide someone, somewhere, the way she used to guide him. The next morning, the storm had cleared. Clara stepped outside in a borrowed coat, her ruined wedding dress folded in her arms. She turned to the old man, who stood in the doorway. "I don't know how to thank you," she whispered. He shook his head gently. "Don't thank me. Thank Anna." Clara glanced once more at the photo through the window, the smiling bride frozen in time. For the first time in years, the old man felt his house was not empty. His wife's spirit had protected someone once again. And as Clara walked down the dirt road toward her new beginning, the old man whispered into the quiet morning, "Rest easy, Anna. You saved her.